What's up everyone, welcome to another video. This video is an update to my yesterday's video which I made on Donald Trump's tweet on suspension on immigration. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, President Trump tweeted last night that he's going to sign an executive order to suspend immigration into United States. That was the only thing he tweeted last night, and there was no explanation. There was nothing, there was not a lot of information on it. So a lot of people started writing articles and making videos and came up with their own theory. That's why I told you not to worry, not to panic, because there's a lot more information needed to explain what's going on. Finally today Donald Trump had the news conference and he came out and explained what this means and how is this going to impact other people. Is there going to be exemptions? And that news conference definitely helped to clarify a lot of questions and doubts. So I'm going to put the clip right here.
So the noble fight against the invisible enemy has inflicted a steep toll on the American workforce. As we all know, millions of Americans sacrificed their jobs in order to battle the virus and save the lives of our fellow citizens. We have a solemn duty to ensure these unemployed Americans regain their jobs and their livelihoods. Therefore, in order to protect American workers, I will be issuing a temporary suspension of immigration into the United States. You heard about that last night. By pausing immigration, we'll help put unemployed Americans first in line for jobs as America reopens. So important. It would be wrong and unjust for Americans laid off by the virus to be replaced with new immigrant labor flown in from abroad. We must first take care of the American worker, take care of the American worker. This pause will be in effect for 60 days, after which the need for any extension or modification will be evaluated by myself and a group of people based on economic conditions at the time. This order will only apply to individuals seeking a permanent residency. In other words, those receiving green cards, big factor, will not apply to those entering on a temporary basis. As we move forward, we'll examine what additional immigration-related measures should be put in place.
I hope after watching that helps you understand a little bit and clarify some of the doubts. If it did not, it basically means that all the H-1B visas and F-1 visas, they are going to be fine. So if you're a student, you're fine. If you are H-1B visa employees, you're fine. Nothing, this is not going to impact you. Also, all this, whatever the suspension order is, it's only going to be for 60 days. And after that, he's going to reevaluate and figure out after the economic condition of the country if this needs to be extended or clear the suspension order. Like he said in the video, is going to impact to the people who are seeking permanent residency or green card. That's me. As you might have seen my previous video on my green card, that my interview was scheduled but it got postponed, and now this suspension order for 60 days, definitely I know that it's postponed for 60 days, and we don't even know once they reopen and after that 60 days when this, if the 60 days is going to stay place or they're going to extend this, and when they do remove the suspension order, when are they going to start back? So quite a lot of things and a lot of problems for me. And you also know that my H-1B visa expires in August, so I think there's a lot of things going to be very tight and close. I've definitely told my company to file for an extension for my visa, but as you know that USCIS is shut down until May 3rd, and we don't know how long this is gonna be there, even if this shutdown is gonna be more than May 3rd or not. So there's a lot of things which are unknown for me, but for you, if you're a F1 student visa or H-1B employee, don't worry, don't freak out. Things are looking good. You don't have to worry about it. So you might be wondering, what am I going to do? I myself don't know what I'm gonna do, but like my nature is to not worry about the things which I cannot control. I focus on things which I can control, which is in my action. So this is something above my control and out of my control, so I'm not going to focus on this. I'm not going to be worried about this. Also, I'm a big believer of God, so I know that God is going to take care of this. I know He has the best plans for me. If the plan is to be in India, then it might be being in India. So so be it. Regardless of what happens with my case, this should bring a good news to you and some form of relief and calmness that was not for F1 visa and H1B visa, and it's only for 60 days, and it's only for people who are seeking green card and permanent residency. So I hope this helps you and calms you down a little bit and gives you a little bit of relaxation. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep smiling and keep hustling. Gotta hustle every single day.